Hey there, this is Darren, day 123. I still did not write. I'm in Baltimore doing a Get Coaching camp today, or tomorrow and Thursday. Tonight, though, I spent most of the day traveling here and had to catch up on a lot of emails, but managed to do 35 minutes. Since it's so late, I don't like writing. I don't do well writing when it's late. But anyway, see, I highlighted here. Not sure if that's coming out. Highlighted here. In the chapter that I read today in Sid's book, Screenwriter's Workbook, to write a screenplay, you have to tell the story in pictures, not words. Interesting. As I was learning the art of screenwriting and finding places where silence works better than words. Same thing with speaking. I think that's really a powerful point for all of us. Just like we say in storytelling, reactions tell the story, taking the time to react. And what was enlightening here, and where Sid got his credibility, is he's read over 2,000 scripts for the job that he had worked at. And he narrowed it down to 40 that he accepted and passed on to the big studios for them to work on. And he said, I believe it was out of 2,000 scripts, 37 of them, out of the 40 recommended, 37 ended up turning into movies. And his point is that the first 10 pages are so crucial that he got to the point where he could tell if it was going to be interesting or not, that it had to be set up in the first 10 pages. He also said they talk about what's the important part of the scene, and I thought this was incredibly enlightening. It's actually by Goldman. I don't exactly know who Goldman is. Set up a hypothetical situation where an interviewer comes in, preparing for an interview, comes in, interviews a reporter interviewing a subject for a newspaper or magazine. Then he finishes, and then he starts walking out, and then he says, "Oh, I have one more question," and comes back into the room. And so it's kind of like a test. Where do you think the scene really starts? And it was a big aha for me. It actually turned into right when he turns back and says, "I have one more question." See, that's where it gets interesting. The rest of it, we as the audience can assume and knows exactly what happened. We don't have to see that. That's boring. Let's get to the important part. So that was a nice little aha there. Omit all the unnecessary stuff that happens before and focus on what has to be revealed. It's called Goldman's theory of enter late and get out early. Enter late in the scene and get out early of the scene. We don't need it all. And this is a great principle for storytelling for speakers as well. What's just the important part? The reveal. That's so great. Great for me to know before I start writing those scenes. So, and also a definite reminder how important those first 10 pages are, because that's what he's having us write first. So I didn't bring my 14 note cards with me, but I'm going to kind of lay out the scenes as though I had 14 note cards, but in a Word document, and lay out each note card and then actually write them down. So, made some progress today. Have you made progress to your goal? If you saw my newsletter that came out today, Stage Time, got some great comments. And my friend Roxanne, her and her husband do speeches on dancing. And anyway, she said that she could see little Darren dragging that little cast. And she said, "Darren, that's like a metaphor for your life and all that you've accomplished." And I thought that was a really cool insight, which I also very much appreciate. So, thank you. Make some progress towards your goal. What can you do today? See you tomorrow. Stage time.